Went to the after party with my, I guess now ex, crazy thing to say, and was dumped in the party.
I've always told myself I'm a lesbian, but I think being here, I realized, oh no, I'm not lesbian, I'm queer.
I think you can have like a soulmate friendship. I think that's a thing.
I've ever come across.
Genuinely? Back at you.
She calls it self-discovery. Fans call it betrayal. JoJo's fallout is rewriting reality TV scandals. And the drama's so thick you could spread it on toast because overnight the Rainbow Bow Queen went from wholesome to headline hogging. Ready to see how a rap party breakup, a cuddle buddy named Chris, and one very public litter box incident set Twitter on fire? This is Sienna's scoop. Let's get into it. Imagine waltzing out of a reality TV pressure cooker in full glitter mode, only to nuke your romance before the welcome home hugs are finished. That's the JoJo specialty. She clocked Kath at the rap party,
went to the after party and was dumped.
So, we need to talk, grin, and boom. Relationship annihilated faster than you can say streaming rights. Word is she barely finished her free Prosecco before serving the breakup, leaving Kath looking like a lost tourist outside Buckingham Palace. The crowd? They instantly whipped out their phones and hashtag JoJo self-love trended for all the wrong reasons. JoJo's spin is personal growth, but spectators see an ego glow up, staged under disco lights. Even worse, insiders claim she rehearsed that speech in the diary room because nothing screams authenticity like taking creative notes from Big Brother producers. Now the fan base is divided between yay boundaries and girl you picked the worst place to Marie Kondo your girlfriend. Moral of the story? If you're gonna drop a heart on concrete, don't do it where the floor is slippery with popcorn butter. Enter Chris Hughes, the 32-year-old platonic soulmate whose forehead JoJo treated like a Post-it note.
I think you can have like a soulmate friendship. I think that's a thing.
We're talking midnight back scratches, whispered giggles, and the kind of eye contact that makes TSA agents blush. Chris tells cameras it's strictly friendship. Cue the world's loudest side-eye, but keeps popping up in her selfies like an unpaid intern desperate for clout. Their post-show tennis date looked less besties and more soft launch situationship, complete with JoJo's mom apparently Googling age gaps in the stands. Meanwhile, social media detectives are stitching slow-motion clips, pointing to hand squeezes with more voltage than a Taylor Swift bridge. JoJo swears, life will decide, which is celeb code for wait for the People Mag exclusive. If this chemistry experiment blows up, she'll claim science. If it pans out, she'll claim destiny. Either way, someone's shipping costs are going through the roof. And it isn't Amazon. 18 days without a phone turns most of us into cave people, but JoJo emerged declaring, surprise, labels are canceled. She now identifies as queer, not lesbian.
I've always told myself I'm a lesbian, but I think being here, I realized, oh no, I'm not lesbian, I'm queer.
Swapped her signature bows for existential dread and plotted a career refresh bold enough to make her agent spill latte. She calls it enlightenment. Skeptics call it a mid-season rebrand. She even hinted that her trusty YouTube empire might pivot, because apparently TikTok dances and Nickelodeon residue weren't chaotic enough. Critics argue that introspection is great, but maybe take a beat before performing open-heart surgery on your public persona in front of 70 cameras and a litter box.
I'm just gonna, okay, hold on. There we go, you ready?
Yeah.
Set?
Yeah. Yes. Right, that's good.
All right,
Let's see it.
we're in. It's pretty good work.
But now flick it with your feet.
Yep.
Or your paws.
Still, props for clarity. She found time to question her life choices while simultaneously choreographing a pee duet. That's multitasking. Damage Control Tour Stop 1, the Useless Hotline Podcast. Yes, fitting name. JoJo breezed in, declared the mystery hand scrawl wasn't I love, she doesn't even remember what she wrote, and reduced the infamous litter box pee pact to harmless improv comedy. Sure, January. She insisted she was hyper-aware of the cameras, yet somehow not aware that national TV DVRs exist. The host lobbed softballs. JoJo fielded them with the grace of a toddler holding sparklers, insisting every risque moment was just banter. Twitter auditors, however, dug up timestamps proving her banter had more lingering touches than a TSA pat-down. End result, JoJo's explanation felt less clearing the air and more spraying Febreze on a dumpster fire. Meanwhile, Kath has gone full TikTok Avenger, reposting clips, cryptic captions, and that viral meme accusing Chris of manipulating a 21-year-old under the guise of safe space. Even JoJo's ex Avery hopped in, turning the comment section into X's row at a Harry Styles concert. Kath's pièce de resistance, a pre-show interview where JoJo gushes about their forever love, juxtaposed with Big Brother cuddle footage that looks like a Celebrity Cheaters episode. Fans flipped. Some call Kath petty, others call it poetic justice. JoJo hasn't clapped back yet, but you can bet her PR team's group chat is hotter than an air fryer right now. The fandom civil war is so loud, it needs its own ceasefire negotiations. Team Growth insists JoJo's only 21. Cue tiny violins, while Team Gaslight lobs screenshots like grenades, shouting, "Age isn't a get-out-of-drama card." Even casual viewers just here for cat videos can't avoid the crossfire. Algorithm says you will pick a side. If JoJo and Chris eventually ghost each other, historians will log this moment under great disasters that could have been avoided with airplane mode. And just when you think the carousel's slowing, JoJo teases career bombshells that had her mom and management blinking like malfunctioning gifs. Rumor mill says she's eyeing grown-up music, a talk show, or maybe a memoir titled From Bows to Blow-Ups. But here's the gamble. Scandal draws eyeballs, not necessarily loyalty. If the Chris arc flops and Kathgate keeps boiling, sponsors might bounce faster than her ponytail. JoJo's next move could cement her as the queen of chaotic reinvention or the cautionary tale of reality TV hubris. Grab your popcorn, folks. This bow-tied roller coaster hasn't hit its final loop yet. JoJo may call it a glow-up, but half the internet calls it a takedown, and the receipts aren't stopping. If you're dying to see whether this soulmate friendship blossoms or backfires, hit subscribe so you never miss the next chaotic chapter. Spill that tea in the comments, and I'll catch you in the fallout.